Hi, my name is Kaylee, and my age is 15. Um, this video it should be for straight kids, but I want to make this video for Han, and so I just want to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell this something for Han, but I want to tell you that I am your long lost sister, and or you can just call me sister-in-law, cause cause we're way too similar to each other, and I want to tell you so you can hear me. So I want to tell you is. So your favorite color, it should be red. My favorite color is red, and I have I have my phone, right? I have so many photos, but okay. So our favorite season is winter. Favorite things like your hobby or anything that you do or I do, we do something. So your favorite is food. Your favorite food is cheesecake and jelly cake, right? And you like horror movies, and colors is red, right? Cause remember, I haven't searched anything about you. Even stray kids too. I only like groups, other stuff, but I never check anything like about you or what is about him, because I know you very well, but I know when I grow, you don't know me that much, but I want to tell you that I'm reading that I just edit this, and I never searched anything Google about you, and so I was like so weird, and then I also like horror movies. I watch so many, and I also like red because I used to wear red or my nails. And I also like cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I have eaten those for like a few years ago, but I like chocolate cake. So and the ideal type. So I want to tell you is that you're a loving and bright person. You would also look for someone that helps you feel less self-conscious about yourself and your work, right? And me, there's a part of the same thing, but not the whole thing. Mine is a loving and bright person. I have a good personality, and I'm bubbly. I'm kind and sweet. I'm like Felix, like same thing. But sometimes people call me mean because I never mean to everyone. It's just I'm trying to be so nice. For me, for telling the truth, I I never have friends in real life. I'm always alone, and because my parents want me to work hard, like study hard at school, and yeah, but she said I could have friends, but yeah, I have to study hard and work hard, and so that's why it makes me so sad, and it hurts me because I've tried to communicate with people, with friends, like people from my school I went to, in new school I'm go to. Even I only have like two. That's it. I have my best friend, my girl best friend, and my guy best friend. The guy is my soulmate, but yeah, and so we're just friends, that. But and then I want to tell you if I really want to become a K-pop idol because I wanted to see how I work hard, and I want to see my talent of singing and dancing, you know? And so that's why, and even when I was 13, or when I was 12, I've been singing for a few years, and I've been singing for 4 years, but I stopped because I don't want to do it no more. But I'm 15 now, and I started again, and my voice getting good, but not quite because I've been practicing, and so because I know it's feeling weird that about like, oh, you thought, if I know you very well, if you feel comfortable or something, like if you wanna get to know me, let me know, cause I just want things, I like. And so next, so the blood type personality, yours is curious, relaxed, strong, adventurous, aggressive, passionate, active, and outgoing and cheerful. And then mine is same thing. And so I make an edit of these. I even don't know because I never I haven't searched anything about you because I know you very well. But and even I'm your long lost family member, and so there's other one. So your birthday is September 14 in 2000, right? Mine is April 4th, 2008. And so, and it's zodiac sign, you're Virgo, and I'm Aries, Do you see? So, and then, and height, your one is 69, mine 157. Look at mine. As you can see, I make this all these I never search anything on Google because I really know you, so I just decided to make these. And then born sorry, you were born in, I don't know how to say. So you were born in Incheon, South Korea, and I was born in Puerto Rico. I lived there when I was a kid, but we moved to Colorado for 4 years, but we came back here to move to Puerto Rico. Oh my God, because I know more English than Spanish. When I was a kid, I know more Spanish than English because I don't know English, but now I know English. Because let me tell you, it's a sad story what happened to me when I was 4 years old. And okay, so since I was 4 years old, I was playing with my brother, right? I have an older brother already, but you're my brother-in-law, and then you're my second brother-in-law. So, and then I have older brother. We just playing around, right? When I was 4, and then there's so many tiny rocks inside my ears, I couldn't hear anything. And then my mom decided to help me to take it out the pieces of rocks inside my ears, and I'm really happy because now I can hear now, and so very well. So, and then when I turned 5 years old, I was with my dad and my grandpa, and so I was playing around the pool, right? And so when they said I can't jump to the 5 feet because it's too high, and I was like, okay, I will go to the 3 feet because it's too lower and I can't jump there. But I was too hyper, right? I'm just happy. I I accidentally just jumped to the 5 feet. It's too high, and I was drowning in it. And then my dad was really worried, and then my eyes got rolled and I can't see anything. And my dad was helping me. He grabbed me to the floor, and then he was trying to push in my chest to get out the water from my mouth, because and then when I take it out, I am fine, but they had to take me to the hospital to stay there for a few days. And then my eyes got back, so I'm fine. So it's like, and then it just got back, and then I'm fine, and so I'm good now. So don't need to worry about me. And when I almost turned to 6 years old, my hand, like my wrist, got broken, and when I was 6 years old, and then I was crying, and I'm fine. Now I can move a lot. And here, I'm gonna tell you, I think it was like 3 days ago. I went to the kind of like trampoline, and then all this stuff. And then I was with my cousin, right? And then I have a nail already, right? I have you, look if you can see. So, and then what happened is my nail got like this, like, and my two nails, like my nail and my fingernail are broken, and I have blood everywhere, so I have to keep like making new band-aid, take it out, get a new one, and so it hurts. And so I'm getting better now. Don't need to worry about me. And then because I think, yeah, I have another story so you can, you know. Okay, so when I was 11 years old, I had a best friend, right? We've been together as a best friend for like 8 years or 7 years, and so she's blonde, and I love her so much, and because we always like or some days like we always get sleepover, and I get her house and my house like every Friday or Saturday, or only Saturday, I don't remember. But and so she just wanted me to invite me to her house to have a sleepover, right? So I was like, so we were decided to make a prank call, right, to any restaurant. I said it's not a good idea because we will get in trouble, right? And then I was like, no, we won't. I was like, are you sure? And I was like, oh yeah. And so we were like, so I went to her room. We went to her room, and so she decided to call Wendy's, and then difference, right? And so I was in shock because that guy who worked there in Wendy's restaurant, he said, it's so weird, don't hate me, but oh my god, I hate her so much because she said, for real, I'm not even kidding, she just went, hi, can I get a hard fries, dry fries, and hard poop? And I was like, ew. And I was like, what's wrong with this girl? And then and that guy, I'm not even kidding, what that guy said, he said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. In 15 minutes, I said. And I was like, and after a night, her family, her cousins are sleeping. Either her brother too, her little brother. And even me and her were just playing video games, right? And then so someone knocked to the door. It was the police. And it was knocked 5 times. And I was quietly crying because it's not my fault. It was her fault. Even and then after, like, next day, her family don't give me food, like dinner or anything. They only just give me like a snack. And I was really upset. And then when my mom picked me up, to go back home, I puked to the car, inside the car. And my mom told me to block her and my other friend, because I have a 9-year-old friend. She do that too, and I was like, let's not do that. She's a troublemaker. She likes to make my mom to get mad at me. And I was like, I'm 13, and what do you mean? Even she get mad at me because she thinks that I stole her boyfriend. Cause she have a 13-year-old boyfriend, and I was like, I'm not even stealing. I didn't even steal. He just want to cheat on you to be with me, and I didn't do it because it hurts. But I know he's too young. But I told her mom because she's supposed to get to know her mom, to let her mom know that she have one. I do have one. I used to have eight boyfriends before, like eight. I have ex-boyfriends that I dated, and so I dated and I dated 3 girls because I'm bisexual, and I don't know if it's okay with you, but and then the next one, and I animal type. I know you're a squirrel like Guga. My animal type is the same thing, a squirrel and a cat, because like sometimes I get very like, I'm an introvert. Like I'm always don't like when someone get close to me because but when there's someone that I like to be with a lot, like getting close with, I like it, because it's feeling weird because you like you like to be with the members, right, with the stray kids. And for me, yeah, because sometimes my other brother always say, you always mad, you always grumpy, and also I was like, it's because I'm a cat and that's why I'm always rare and something like that. But phobias, you has trypophobia. That means you're a fear of clusters of small holes, right? So mine is arachnophobia. That means fear of spiders and other stuff. And then mine, oh shoot, sorry, my phone sucks. Agoraphobia is fear of being alone in a situation or place where escape may be difficult. Is afraid of being trapped in a public place or a place like is a bridge or a line of at the bank. Yeah, I get fear of that. So next, you play instruments, right? So you can play guitar, and I can play violin. But I used to play violin when I was 12, but I stopped because you know what happened? Because when I was practicing violin, right? But for 10 seconds it got broken because my brother was trying to fix it to sound good, but he broke it. He just bought it for me. I was like, really? Like I was so happy to have violin to practice, but and so the things that we alike. So things that you like. Okay, he says things you like doing during the vacation. You don't like going to scary haunted houses. And like for me, I don't really like scary haunted houses. For real, I hate it. Or places that is like haunted or even more scary and abandoned. No, and heck no, because you know why? Because I want Jesus to be with me, and I'm Christian. You know that because back then I was grumpy and mad and angry, and my parents doesn't like that, and my brother too. And now I changed myself to the new me because every time I go to the church, there's something makes me more emotional, and I keep crying. And I'm like I'm always cry for no reason, or something makes me cry, and I keep crying for hours. And it's like Felix, the same thing. And then my heart is gonna keep healing, and I'm good. So I'm glad that Jesus helped me. And so even me and Felix, we kind of same thing, because we love TikTok, because when I was 13, I almost got famous, because I almost got more followers, like 5,000, 6,000. And when I go to school, there's students keep telling me that they're my fans, and they're like, whoa, thank you. And then when I'm going to my dad's house to stay there in 3 months, you know what happened next? I got hacked, and that old guy just hacked all my contact all my family and my friends, my cousin, and I was crying and crying because you know why? Please don't hate me. Please don't hate. It's just because I downloaded dating app and then because when I was 13, and when I go to the Instagram, it says that I can like and comment, and so only I can just scroll down because it says I got hacked, and I was crying, and then I was crying because I was about to text my dad. He asked me, he said, "Do you brush your teeth?" And I was like about to say no in WhatsApp, but that guy just hacked me on WhatsApp, and then he said yes in Spanish. And I was like, what? And then he took my photos. I never sent him any photos of mine, because you know why? You should be careful what you do on social media, because when you have public account, people will see what they doing on your account before they follow you, because they're gonna take a screenshot of the photos, especially with girls. You should. I have a private account now. Because I want to protect my account and protect myself, and so I decided like only I can. I have I have like 100 followers. I follow many people I know from school, in my old school, but there's many that I don't know, but I have to be careful. And even I love making TikTok a lot, because now I have a new one, and I have 100 followers, and so I'm just praying that I'll get more followers. I don't need to get more followers because I never get famous, but anyways. And the next one, things we like. So things you like doing during the vacation. You like watching fun movies during the vacation, right? Me, I like watching funny videos, K-dramas, movies, or series. Because I watch K-drama many times. I like to watch Chinese drama and Japanese drama. I really like it. I really like it. Have you ever, or you guys watch any like BL drama, right? Like boys love drama. Like if it's for first time, I know it feels weird, but I watched it. I watched BL drama and I love it. No, for me, I like to watch it only at night, and because I don't want my parents get mad at me, and I don't want to get in trouble. And so, have a pet. You have a puppy named Deepama. That's what it says. But mine, I have a dog. It's a poodle. He's 7 years old, and his name is Copper. And he's such aggressive, but he's a hunted dog. Because you know why? Because he kills dogs. He kills chickens, but not you, Felix, not you. Sorry, because he killed my brother's chicken, and probably he went like this. He grabbed the body, and this is his mouth. He grabbed the head, the chicken's head, and he just went like this. And I was like, and I was sleeping. I didn't know anything because my parents woke up too early. And I heard they were like, no, go over. And then he's grounded. And then that was a few months ago when my brother joined the Air Force and he left. And I was crying because my older brother is my best friend to me, because we all make jokes a lot. And I don't want to say anything to this because it makes me cry. And even you're my second brother-in-law, I know that. But if you want to get to know me, let me know. Don't be scared or anything. I'm a real state. I've been a fan for 7 years. I've been a state for 7 years with you guys, or when you guys depart, And I never be mean to any idols. I'm being respectful and sweet and say nice comment, Because when I like to say something back to the haters, the toxic fans. Even you guys have a fan call with a fan, if they try to make you something being disgusting or being disrespectful or say something mean to you or rude, just hang up. Don't stay there and keep listening what she's saying or he. They're not even your friends, you know. Even for example, if I have a fan call with you or any members, I'll be so nice and respectful. I never seen my favorite artist in person. I never went to the concert, anything. Everything is my first time, and I'm kind of sad because I know you guys don't go to Puerto Rico because it's Spanish and you guys don't know Spanish, but I know it's gonna be difficult. But if you guys keep learning, you guys will know, you know. And so because I just want because Han, so brother, I just want to see you. Are you okay? Because I know it's feeling weird, but just that's it. And it hurts me because you know that I have been bullied many times because when I was a kid I get bullied, but when you keep growing and go to different school, I still getting bullied. And it because I have natural beauty and people keep calling me like, oh, you're Asian America. It because I'm Korean. I'm not even Korean. And even in this part, this photo, this is from my graduation, you know. So it because I almost graduate, but I had to repeat 8th grade again. But I'm glad I'm done. So I'm in 9th grade in high school. But I know the high school is gonna be difficult. But sorry. So that's the only thing because I want to show you guys something. Look this. Look, do you guys see this? And so people think that I look more similar to you in personality and blood type because our blood type is B, and so every time and you're an introvert and I'm an introvert too, but it's weird because that's what I'm saying because I am your long lost family member. I know that you have older brother, but you're the middle brother and I'm the youngest one. Is it okay with you? And even let me explain. I'm saying this because that my parent doesn't like that I am being gay. I never date a girl. It makes me more sad, and so that's why I decide I to keep as a secret. And because I dated 3 girls, right? And it just makes me more sad, but if it's I know if because I say sorry, just and even I'm gonna tell you guys real quick because I don't want to make a full movie video, but I want to finish this. And so I want to tell you that when there's games, I know it's normal, but it's feeling weird because when I keep playing games about Stray Kids quiz about who's your Stray Kids brother or who's your Stray Kids friend or something for fun, but every time when I keep playing for a single day, I'm getting you. I keep getting Han, and for real. And even when I play games about what do you look like, what's your circus look alike, right? When I get it, I got you, and it's weird. And even when I was playing a game, it's an Ariel has ideal type, and I got 83. Look, I'm not even kidding. If you guys see this, I don't know if you can see, but do you see that? It's weird because. And then after that, I was playing another game that when you keep playing games, it's just so weird, but I know, but that's the only thing I want to say. But if you feel like comfortable, like if you want to talk with me about get to know me, here's my social media, right? So I I have, because I'm gonna be active on I'm gonna be on my phone for a single day, but these days I'll be busy, so I couldn't be on my phone. But if you want to talk, or if you're busy, let me know so I won't get bothering you, because I know that I'm your sister-in-law. And so, and yeah, so that's it. Bye. Love you, and I hope you uh, feel better soon. I hope you feel, because sometimes when I get excited of when there's many people in front of me, when there's too many people, and I didn't like it. And so there's many type of anxiety. But if you get anxiety or depression, let me know, because I'm your sister-in-law, and I can help you, okay? And I can do anything for you, okay? And so, and even I'm gonna tell you last thing. So I want to let you know, don't feel weird. I want to say something, feel nice. And so I want to tell you that you're my best friend to me, and you're my second brother-in-law. I know we haven't talked, but only thing I just want you to get to know me. So if you know me very well, so that's good. And so you're my best friend to me, and then after, that's the only thing, because we know that you don't know me that much, but you can just let me know, like if you see me online, just like text me on social media, so I can talk to you, okay? So I love when you make jokes. I love when you joke around with members, other stuff. It makes me more happy, because I like I like when my brother is happy or making dramatic or funny. I like it because we're the same. I like being funny. I'm the most funniest one too, because my parents think I'm not funny, and I like to joking around. I like to tease my family, and I like to bother everyone. But I don't like to get bothered when someone's busy, either you. So yeah, bye. So I don't know if I already told you, but so the last thing I want to say is that, so I just want you to protect me, because there's so many people, like like where I live right now, like there's so many people, like kids, teenagers, and adults are dying, and I'm kind of scared. I have to protect myself, and and I just want you to protect me, and I can't be alone, because I have to be with my parents, and I am at home alone, and so I had to lock the doors and everything. Every time I go to sleep, I lock the door just in case, and then and I almost cry, like in the corner or the bed or anything, because I never seen like so many people are dying, like I never seen like before, and for now, not there's so many, because there's two girls, like teenagers, like 13 and 15, are died, because in real life, because there's like guys, like 20-year-old, that they killed them, because I don't know, because they're friends, and you shouldn't trust people, And so that just makes me more like, that's not okay. I feel bad for them, you know. And I don't want they gonna do that to me too. And either you and the members too, in the states and the fans too. So I just want you and you guys to put tendons yourselves. And so you don't live here. You can stay for like few months or few weeks if you want to, but not leaving, you know.